What happens if you work out your arm like hell? Will it become a unicorn arm like how Homer recently bought a dumbbell? Crazy as hell. The point is this doesn't affect his watching TV. He is watching TV while masturbating. It's like using up your waking hours. He can't even sleep without his hands on the iron. It's like spending all your time pulling iron. Carefully cluster even the simplest repetitions. There can also be unexpected gains. The lively unicorn arm magic power. He goes to the old model bar while he's masturbating. See those 3 junks being crushed under the game console. Don't understand what happened. But Hongmo was stunned when he easily grasped the game console with his right hand. 3 Musketeers. Old Mosey asked, where does this uncoordinated arm align? He also wants to do something else. Hongmo said it was all my hard work. Persistent pulling iron 50,000 times. The iron rod may be ground into a needle, but the arm will be stronger. I feel like it's time to switch hands. The old model stopped him, said he had a trick. Can make a fortune with this uncoordinated right hand. Hey. The old mold treats customers as usual. Liver of this old cowboy's delight. I can drink again today. Wearing butterflies and glasses. The gentle Homer came in suddenly, ordered a non-alcoholic sugar-sweetened sparkling drink. The old cowboy can't hold back, buddy. You are too sissy. The old mold started to fan the flames. You call my friend a sissy? I bet $100 you can't beat this sissy by arm wrestling. Old cowboy punches out $100 with little thought. Hongmo also took out his hidden RMB. The old cowboy feels a little cheated. Just bite the bullet and try. 100 years old. The old mold says your unicorn arms plus my brain. We are ruthless money-making machines. And the cowboy knows he's been tricked. Take out 2 guns and say that you don't like being played by others. The old model asked, what do you like? And the cowboy said, since you asked, I like to go for a walk on the beach. Old Musey thought of a good way to get rich again. He told Homer to take the luggage. Go to the professional arm wrestling circuit. They are all players with explosive measurements, although they are strong. But Homer's arm is already at its peak. Carelessly snapping wrists while calling Maki. Because he hasn't contacted me for a long time. Doesn't seem to care about his sudden departure. Although the heart is not in the game at all. But Mahogany is still numb. Win game after game. Mahogany crazy during the period of falling in love with my unicorn arm. What the hell is Maki doing? So much so that the redwood biceps are completely ignored. He is riding a bicycle, a tandem bicycle to be precise. At first, no one accompanied him on the bike. He had to ride alone. Gradually mastered the skill of riding a 2-wheeled bicycle alone. But it looks so lonely. The friends laughed at Bart's mother. Bart suddenly felt distressed and agreed to ride with his mother. The time when the mother is kind and the son is filial is much happier. He's on my phone. Wu Hiliang left Chunlian town all the way south. How many bowls of rice are consumed per 100 kilometers? They stopped at a nice-looking tea house. Marky really drank tea, but Bart really didn't take a sip. Oh mom, I love tea. Haven't drank tea yet. Mother and son's journey left a good impression. Wait until the next time Meow House when calling Bart out to play, but Bart chose to go out for a ride with his mother to drink tea. The door of the tea house is closed. Marky sees the message saying sorry, because there's mouse droppings in the cake. Closed by complaint. Marky, throw the note away. Said the boss is dead. The secret base of happiness no longer exists. That we can only return to the original life Bart in the future. Doesn't want his mother to lose. He invites Marky to his treehouse for tea. Oh. Like Bruce Wayne leaving his mother in the club behind. Marky took a look at this treehouse. It's a boy's place. Jingle. He took a little effort, immediately transformed the treehouse into a warm tea house. Then I took Bart to the supermarket to buy a delicate teapot. It's unfortunate that I ran into a few bastards at school. Let them know that I buy teapots with my mother and engage in tea art. That's embarrassing. Then, Bart lied about just stealing another teapot at random. Another boring bad day. Bastard said, stop pretending. We saw you ride with mom. What a sweet baby. How will you mess around in school after this? Seeing that my mother ordered another coat. Throw it off the coat. Drop the teapot again. I'm sorry, I'm not that nice. I only play with you because you are pitiful. Matt hurried back and destroyed the tea house. Maverick. How could it be possible to become mother's little follower? My future is the sea of stars. So he came up to remind him. Mom spent a long time downstairs petting the dog. No Madge pushing a tandem cart around from east to west. No more happiness. Readings are people but things are not people. This car doesn't exist. He just sold the car. Bart realizes his cowardice, for fear of so-called gossip. Hurt the best mom. He said diffuse was school karaoke night. Can you come on stage with me and sing? There is light in Marky's eyes again. This time he has to prepare a show. Marky goes to the music store. Coincidentally, the principal and his mother also came to prepare the show. The headmaster is still a baby at his age. Obedience to mother's unreasonable demands. He said he started many years ago. Every year, I will sing K on stage with my mother. Marky sees how their mother and son get along. Suddenly feel a little scared. The mother loves the child but cannot possess the child. Want to be rebellious, want to be independent. School karaoke party scene. Maki Thumb is waiting to take the stage. Bart accepted it all. But Marky has an indescribable feeling in his heart. The principal and mother on stage are performing. Marky saw himself and Bart a few years later. He yelled to stop such a show. The principal just wanted to interrupt The school rape interrupted the principal.
She's just saying what we're all thinking.
Marky says my son is not my boy. I don't want you to be like the headmaster. Bart said I thought that was what you expected. Marky says you don't have to worry about my expectations. You are responsible for making me upset. He took a can of fire extinguisher. Encourage your son to get into trouble so that I don't have to worry. He's mommy. Bart has never heard such an outrageous request.
玛姬回家自己唱起了歌，大可不必跟儿子捆绑才会快乐。此刻的侯默也捧回掰手腕奖杯，他放下奖杯捧起玛姬，这种捆绑关系才是健康快乐的。
Adolescents are very concerned about their self-image, so I will pay special attention to other people's evaluation. It's like seeing yourself in a mirror. Some children are particularly concerned about the evaluation of their parents. So become very obedient. For example, the principal, Bart, who later sang on stage, "What do my parents ask me to do? What I do is never let them down." This obedience clearly fails to develop the ego, so the child never grows up. There are also some children who are particularly concerned about the evaluation of their mother's little warm boy. But in front of his peers, he suddenly turned his face, very resistant to being nice to my mother. Get along with the so-called rebellious and maverick. Often it is to declare oneself. But others say east, I want west. It looks very individual, but it still has no self, because I am still being controlled by others. It's just another form of obedience. Obedience or rebellion. The essence is to care about other people's evaluation. Why do you care so much about other people's opinions? Because I don't know who I am. So piece together yourself from the evaluation of others. And the real growth and degree. Just to slowly figure out who I am. Self-validation is no longer necessary through the evaluation of others. To have a stable value. This is the purpose of raising children. Ultimately make children no longer need their own parenting. Dedicate yourself to be part of your child. Let him face the world alone. Complete the inheritance of life. Some parents don't realize this. Instead, pull the child in to strengthen the ego. Let the child become part of himself. The essence of this possessive love is to love yourself, is only concerned about yourself. Ignore the child's needs. He seems to have tied up the child, but he has also kidnapped himself. If a child doesn't have a life of his own, he won't have one.